Hey guys, welcome to RDTV. Thanks for tuning in. My name's Paul and welcome to this special New Year's message. It's New Year's Eve. You may be watching this before the big 12-0 or you may be watching it slightly after. But from all at RaceDepartment.com, we want to offer you a very happy, healthy, prosperous, safe and enjoyable 2019. It's been a great year for sim racing. We've had a load of new content come out, we've had new games, we've had major updates, new DLC content. It's been a whole load of exciting things in 2018 and I've absolutely loved it. From my point of view, it's been a very exciting year for me. I've broken onto the world of YouTube and Twitch for the first time, which I'm really enjoying. We visited the Sim Racing Expo 2018 over in Germany. A whole bunch of our RD faithful came with us, a few staffies that I've never met before. We tested out some really cool products, met some really great guys, had a beautiful lunch with the guys from Riser and Kunos and Studio 397 as well. That were really good. It was brilliant to meet some of the community, share a few beers, share a few schnitzels, and just generally have a really good laugh. Have a look at some good quality motor racing, the Black Pan GT series, and try out some of the latest and greatest sim racing hardware. So that was, personally, from my point of view, an absolute highlight. And from Race Department as well, we've had a quieter year this year in terms of league events. That's something where we're ramping up for 2019, so expect some big quality league racing action. We've got the Race Department Mini Challenge Series by Extreme Sim Racing coming early 2019. There'll be one or two other big name leagues with good quality prizes and sponsors, I'm sure, on the horizon in 2019 as well. And again, from an RD point of view, we've had some great engagement with the community, we've had some great engagement with sim racing developers, and we're proud, as always, to be there when the latest news breaks and to share our passion and our love for sim racing with the community out there, both in video form and in written form as well. So that's been awesome. And in terms of sim racing, 2018's been another big year. I've said it now for the last couple of years that it feels to me like we're riding the crest of a wave, and I think 2018 again has been perfect example of that. We've had some new titles that have immediately impressed despite their early development stage. I'm thinking Kartcraft, that came from nowhere. That was a game that many, myself included, thought were pretty much dead in the water, but Black Delta pulled it out of the bag and released that on early access. It looks fantastic. The audio's really good. The basics that are in place, ready to build upon, already look fabulous. So Kartcraft, one that I'm looking forward to watching grow and develop into 2019. And also Assetto Corsa Competizione, of course, from Kunos Simulazione. They released Assetto Corsa a few years ago now. They've developed it very impressively, and development came to an end the back end of 2017, the start of 2018, and ACC, the official Blancpain GT3 series game, has come out now on Steam Early Access as of very late December 2018. We're on release stage 4, so we've got 4 tracks, 4 different cars, and a basic set of features, and already the base game that we've got available to use now is incredibly promising, and I'm really excited to see ACC grow and grow into 2019 and beyond. Other new and interesting and exciting titles that came out in this calendar year is F1 2018, the latest Formula 1 game from Codemasters. For my money, by far and away, hands down, the finest game that Codemasters have released for the F1 franchise since taking over in 2010. So it feels more polished, more refined, the handling is more believable, the depth of the game, you've got some historic content in there as well, the cutscenes, they've got those, but I don't like cutscenes in career modes personally, but I think they've got the balance about right now between off-track action and on-track action. So F1 2018, another really great game from Codemasters. They've done a very solid job on that one as well. Really impressed. And then we've got some of the old faithful that continue to move on leaps and bounds. For me, the most impressive, arguably, development team and simulation of the year would be R Factor 2. Studio 397 really starting to hit their stride now. They're working diligently in the background to bring some core updates to the title that we've not seen yet. Things like the new UI and some more performance improvements and various other little feature sets. But what we have seen, they've brought forward massive improvements to the graphics of RF2. They're getting licensed high quality content into the sim now. The GT3 packs, the GTE, we've got some LMP2 cars now. The Formula E official license came in there as well, with a Gen 2 car coming in 2019 hopefully, so it appears. A Dallara license that's yet to bear fruit, but we should see some good quality content there. And we've had a laser scan Sebring, which has been exceptional. The legendary Nordschleifer is coming to the track again, laser scanned next year. So massive steps forward for R Factor 2. Really exciting as a fan myself of RF2 to be on that journey. So yeah, brilliant work from Studio 397. And the same can be said for Sector 3 Studios as well, and Race Room Racing Experience. That game, it roughly gets an update once a month, and there's been some massive updates over the last few weeks and months. Continually, Sector 3 are improving Race Room Experience. They're getting new content in, so we've got the World Touring Car Cup, the WTCR categories now. The GT3 class is growing and growing and growing. GT4s have arrived in the sim as well. The physics are being updated as physics improvements are made. Older content, piece by piece, is being upgraded and improved as well. And it's been a big year, both content and in terms of feature sets, for Race Room Racing Experience. We've got a really solid racing title there now that's grown from something that frankly wasn't fit for purpose as a racing title to something that's a really good contender for being right up there at the very top of sim racing. Absolutely fabulous. And then on the console side of things, we've had Gran Turismo Sport, Polyphony Digital have done a massive job bringing tons of free content to that game. So we've got over 100 odd cars have been released this last year, several new circuits. It continues to lead the way in terms of graphics and depth of gameplay. They've had some big esport racing events official in conjunction with the Federation International de l'Automobile, the FIA. So really that is continuing from the console perspective to grow and grow and grow. And then also a console PC crossover. We've had Forza Horizon 4, which has been a very popular arcade racing game, and the spin-off of the Forza Motorsport series from Turn 10 Studios. So that's been really impressive as well. And then on the less high profile, from the, I'd imagine, the RD community point of view, we've had some other really good games like Gravel, V-Rally 4's come out as well. We've had G-Rally, which is another very independent title that's got the raw ingredients of being a very solid rally game on PC too. So that one is something to watch out for in 2019, see how that develops as well. And there's been a load happening. There's the constant promise of GTR 3 coming in 2019 from Simbin Studios. The bits I've seen of that look particularly impressive, so I'm excited about more publicly available news being made available for that title, hopefully in the coming weeks. That's got a lot of promise, looks very exciting, and should offer something a little bit different for fans of the racing game genre as well. So yeah, 2018 for me has been wicked. There's been a whole load more than that I've just mentioned there. Of course there has. It's been 12 months and I'm not rehearsing any of this. It's just what I'm trying to think of off the top of my head. So there's been a ton happening, and I absolutely adore sim racing. I followed motorsport for as long as I can remember, from knee-high to a grasshopper, as they say, and it's only natural that I would progress into the virtual form when I've realised the funds don't exist to go real-life motor racing. And I come from sim racing from a perspective of wanting immersion and realism and wanting it to be as close to the real thing as possible. And I think we're closer to that today than we've ever been. I mean, one of the things I need to mention that I forgot is iRacing and the leaps and bounds they've made in the last 12 months as well. We've got day-night transition now. AI is just around the corner. There's been some real top quality content that they brought out for the sim as well. And the latest tyre models, they've got dirt now that's well fleshed out. The Chili Bowl, which is one of the biggest dirt oval race events on the calendar. A load of different cars and tracks for that particular category of racing. So iRacing, again, is really growing despite its age, is really coming of age, so to speak, and getting bigger and better practically month on month, as is most of the sim racing games out there. So I think, guys, honestly, we are in a golden period for sim racing. These last couple of years have been a roller coaster. I've loved being involved with it on the periphery for RaceDepartment.com, and I'm super excited for what 2019 has to offer as well. So it's been a great 12 months in my opinion. Race Department have been there throughout with you guys, enjoying what the sim racing scene has to offer. And 2019 looks like it's going to be even bigger and even better again. Dirt Rally 2.0 is coming out, all very excited about that. GTR 3, which I've mentioned, there'll of course be F1 2019, no doubt, will be released. Assetto Corsa Competizione will hopefully bear through and become a fully finished version 1 product. Kartcraft as well, the same, they're currently developing, so that should turn into a fully finished product in 2019, which is very exciting. We've got Riser Studios are lurking in the shadows, developing their next project. Image Space Incorporated, the original makers of R Factor and R Factor 2, are rumoured to be developing a racing game these last couple of 3 years, but have been deathly silent on that topic. So be curious to see if we find out what they've got up their sleeve in 2019 as well. And there's a whole host of other things coming that some I know about and can't talk about, some that we will no doubt find as a surprise in the year ahead as well. So 2017 was exceptional, 2018 better again, and 2019, I think for me, could be the best year sim racing's ever had. I sure hope it is anyway, and I sure hope that I will be around at Race Department throughout the year to keep talking with you guys and waffling on randomly about stuff that you're not interested in, and using my poor grammar to put articles together to tell you the latest news. So it's been a roller coaster, guys. I've absolutely loved it, and all that's left for me to say is wishing you a very happy new year. I hope 2019 brings everything that everybody wants it to bring, and yeah, sim racing continues to be awesome, and it will be awesome again for the next 12 months, I hope. Stay safe, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching us on our YouTube and Twitch channels this year as well, by the way. We've just started that adventure, and 2019 we're going to ramp it up yet more. So there'll be some new content, some exciting content. We've got some hardware reviews to do. We've got some hardware to give away. We'll be doing some software reviews. We'll be attending different sim racing related events. Of course, the staple token drives will be here. We've got a few other ideas up our sleeves that hopefully time will allow us to realise and bring to you. So give us a like and a subscribe and a follow on our Twitch and YouTube pages. That would help us immensely as well. And yeah, thanks for joining in. Have a brilliant new year. Don't get too drunk. Don't do anything silly. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And until next time, I'll see you in 2019. I've been Paul. This has been RaceDepartment. Take it easy, guys. Bye bye.